Hello, it's Foreign News O'Clock on Allnews Nigeria. I am Okwemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. Putin welcomes China president in Moscow. Trump calls for protest as arrests LOOMS. Now the news in detail. Russian President Vladimir Putin will expect Chinese President Xi Jinping to show solidarity against Western hegemony when he arrives in Moscow on Monday, while Xi will present China as a global peacemaker intent on bringing an end to the Ukraine war. 3 days after being accused by an international tribunal of war crimes in Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin will be looking more than ever to show a show of solidarity from his Chinese counterpart. Xi will be the first world leader to shake Putin's hand since the International Criminal Court (ICC) issued an arrest warrant for the Russian leader on Friday over the deportation of Ukrainian children to Russia since the start of the war. Russia will present Xi's trip on Monday, his first since securing an unprecedented third term this month, as evidence that it has a powerful friend prepared to stand with it against a hostile West that it says is trying to isolate and defeat it. Neither Moscow nor Beijing are members of the ICC, whose action the criminal said was outrageous but legally void. But by making Putin a wanted man in 123 countries virtually on the eve of Xi's trip, the court has shone an awkward spotlight on a meeting that was already delicate for the Chinese leader. In an article for a Chinese newspaper published on the Kremlin website late on Sunday, Putin said he had high hopes for the visit by his good old friend Xi, with whom he signed a no-limit strategic partnership last year. In other news, former U.S. President Donald Trump says he expects to be arrested on Tuesday in a case that involves him allegedly paying hush money to a porn star before the 2016 presidential election. In a post on his Truth Social platform on Saturday, Trump called on his supporters to protest ahead of his alleged arrest. He did not say what the charges would be. The investigation centers on a $130,000 payment that Michael Cohen, Trump's former personal lawyer and fixer, made to porn star Stormy Daniels in the waning days of Trump's 2016 campaign. Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, said she was paid to not go public about an affair she said she had with Trump years earlier. Trump has denied the affair happened. Trump, a Republican, was president of 2017 to 2021 and has already declared another bid for the White House. He lost to Joe Biden in the 2020 election. Cohen pleaded guilty in 2018 to federal campaign finance violations tied to his arranged payments to Daniels and another woman, among other crimes. He has said Donald Trump directed him to make the payments. Cohen testified before the grand jury on Monday and again on Wednesday last week, according to his lawyer Lanny Davis. Grand jury proceedings are not public. The investigation is one of several legal woes Trump faces as he seeks the Republican Party's nomination for the presidency. And that's it on the news. To keep up with All News Nigeria, kindly follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. We'll be back with more news updates tomorrow. Until then, stay tuned. I am Okwemi Olugbemi. Have a lovely evening.